K-Pop amigos, this is Lord Azmore of the Baka Bros, and I'm doing a Cintiq drawing right now and everything. I'm actually going to have it on a quick speed and everything, so you won't have to watch my entirety of drawing this. The entire picture took about, I want to say, 2.5 hours or so. Right here I'm drawing Malius, so I can have a new logo for the page and everything. So I'm just using my new Cintiq and everything, and really trying to just get a more professional look for our page. And I'll be doing mine next as well. So I just wanted to do Malius and throw him on here first. So right now I'm kind of just blocking out the line work and everything on the picture. As you can see, the mouth is kind of like Joker, like, but that's kind of my style right now. I'm watching a ton of One Piece, which is kind of motivating that style to look a little more expressive. But that's kind of what I like. I like that expressive look, and it really kind of brings out that emotion. So, but yeah, still blocking out the shapes and the hair and everything. Yeah, just he almost looks like I was showing Malius this, and he said I look like Helsing, and I was like, that kind of looks like yeah, that kind of looks like the Alucard from Helsing a little bit, with a big smile and everything, but the little fangs. Don't worry, I fixed that. I fixed that right canine in a little bit here. I don't know, right now it looks like it's way off because one's bigger than the other one off a little bit, but yeah, so I'm just blocking out the picture. That's kind of what, just do my line work and everything first. In a little bit you'll be able to see the layer work I do on the right side of the screen. So one issue I kind of had with this is that the Cintiq that I have, the 22-inch Cintiq, is extra wide. So it's HD, but it's extra wide. So not everyone has the capacity and everything. So it's strange. Whenever I import a file to my computer, like I use this as my second monitor, and I bring it to the computer, it actually ends up being really a lot skinnier on my computer, and so I have to scale it a little wider to make it proportionate, which is it's not a big deal, but you know, it's just a little extra thing. This is kind of interesting. But yeah, you'll see that this recording and everything is super widescreen pizza. My favorite. All right, here I'm showing depth by having the black areas in the mouth like this. See right here. The layers, the eye layer right there. Layering is extremely important. Never forget the layer. Because if you forget the layer, try to erase something, it's going to erase everything around it if you're not like super precarious or specific about what you're erasing. It'll erase the hair, the skin color, everything. You just do it all in one layer. That's just really silly to do. My computer. That's one thing that I prefer with digital painting, is that with canvas you can have multiple layers, but for the most part, you block out first and then color the main, and you have your shadows and highlights just like this, but there's a lot less wiggle room with a canvas compared to this. Chicken, jalapeno, cheese, pineapple. If you're wondering. It's good stuff. Probably doing a lot more of these kind of like drawing commentaries and stuff like that. I think it's important for me, but also important for any viewers that want to know like the process of learning with Photoshop and doing more of a natural feel instead of just doing with a mouse and everything. But I mean, I don't know. It's so much different. The Cintiq, so far, I've had I've had a great experience with it, like amazing experience. A gallon a day, baby. Anyway, I've had an amazing experience with the Cintiq so far. Just it's fantastic. It feels natural. Easy, even a little bit of grit on the screens. I mean, it feels like you're actually running a pencil down some paper and everything. It's not just like that glossy feel you get with a lot of tablets. It's a great a brightness level, so you're not blowing your eyes out, and it's not like what am I drawing? You know, you can change the brightness, of course, but it's just great. It's a great feel. It's a great everything. For some reason, I couldn't play Hearthstone with it though. I'm kind of sad. I'm like, I want to touch screens, cards, and bring that one over here and kill you, and then, but it didn't work out. So, anyway, drawing is fine though, because I like drawing. But yeah, so I'm still blocking out the hair and everything, and yeah, I think I might actually on the next episode. I think I might make it even a tad faster. Right now, I think it's like 400. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 400%. I'm speeding up on and everything. So as you can see, I kind of changed the tooth over there. So now I don't know if I'm gonna have this in the final version, but I kind of added the smoke coming from his nose because, as you've known in some of his videos, he vapes and stuff like that. So I kind of have like vaping smoke would be kind of cool. I'll ask him more about that if he wants to keep it in there. But for now, I'm drawing as an extra layer, and if he doesn't like it, I'll just turn the layer off. It's nice and easy. Also, he wears horns sometimes, so I thought about wearing putting in horns on the side of his head and everything. Like a couple of videos, he has his horns on. So I kind of add the little horns, but honestly, I didn't like what I did too much. It just was kind of off and everything and out of place. So I probably won't keep those. I might put them on a chibi. I'm gonna be drawing chibis next for our characters and everything for our main bar for our channel. So this is like you've ever seen kind of like Markiplier's channel? Like he has like higher quality picture images and everything of himself, and then he has a little silly other pictures and everything beside that and everything. So that's what I'm planning on doing, kind of like that anyway. So I think next time I'm gonna be shading the smoke or something like that. Or the neck and shoulder area. Very good pizza. I like only get Papa John's. I don't know why. I just like Papa John's a lot. Alright, so I'm kind of doing a little bit of race work to fix that, the teeth and the canine and everything, and you know, widen that tooth on the left side a little bit. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm a little sporadic on my do sometimes. But I mean, I'm new to the Cintiq. I'm not necessarily new to drawing, but I'm new to Cintiq, so I'm trying to get my bearings and learn a little more naturally and everything. So I think it'll be fine. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what to do next on here. I know I add the neck and shoulder area here shortly. Okay, I think I go. I think it's about to do it now. Okay. The indentions right here under the lip area. Okay, there's the color. Speaking of which, I usually wear V-necks, but he still wears a lot of circle shirts, crew shirts, I think. So I was gonna have it to where he had a pretty thin neck and he was kind of like angular triangle look and everything. So, but I thought about it, and so as you'll see in this, you'll see that I do that, but and then I fix it. I thought about how he postures himself a lot, and so normally, so this is kind of how I did it at first, where he's like this. But then that didn't seem too natural, especially when you're gaming. No one's gonna be like, okay, I'm trying to impress everybody. But it's the gaming channel, so I kind of had him a little hunched over like he was playing some games, kind of like this. Looks a little more natural and everything. So, see, I'm trying to do that now. Will is kind of like Alucard over this one, but a little more strong maybe than Alucard, but pretty close. Yeah, trying to do this V look and everything, and then we're like, no, I need to adjust that. So, yeah, I have him like this eventually. I think it's just a little more natural, a little more rounded at the back and everything. Just posture-wise, and everything. It made more sense. I'm getting a little bit of cold. All this Utah weather is Floridians not used to. Floridian. Okay, yeah. Mu agua. Mucho agua. Alright, and I don't suggest what I did here. I did some like cross-hatching stuff with the darker parts of the hair, and if you want to mark what you want to make darker, and I don't know, like everyone has their own way. See, there you go. I'm trying to change the kind of hunched look, a little more. There you go. It looks a little more natural now. It's more like he's playing a game than like looking like he's in the military. And then right here, I was trying to add the horn, so I was trying to bring him down a little bit so it fit in the screen. Oh, forgot the eyes. But yeah, I don't suggest the cross hatching in that, in that hair, because you have to erase it anyway to get the color in into the back mode and everything. So yeah, don't suggest it. Especially if you're doing like comic book style art stuff where you keep the dark black lines, which I do. But not everyone does that, so I guess if you were going to paint above it and use this as a guideline, then it wouldn't really matter, but I don't suggest the cross-hatching. So shoulders are on point, and I think the hair is doing alright. Color's doing pretty good. Next coming like this. On my picture, I have my headset on. I just kind of lift my headset. I was like, in my picture, something like that. You'll see that in the next couple different videos and everything. All right, so now I'm adding shadow to the nostril smoke from the vaping. Again, I'm not sure, 100% sure I'm going to use this, but I might. If he likes it, I like it, you know, then I'll use it and everything. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. Oh, man. I'm a little tired of working a lot. Oh, yeah, there's the smoke right there, and I lower the opacity so you can kind of see through the smoke and everything like smoke. Like what smoke does. I put it in 50% capacity, I believe. What that was. Okay, yeah, now I'm adding the horn layer. I probably won't use the horn more than likely. I thought it looks fine. But when I like put it into an actual picture and finalize it, it just kind of looked out of place and it just didn't work. I think it's fine though, like it looks fine now with the line work, but when I kind of painted in later, it just doesn't feel right. It almost feels so out of place. It's like almost like, I don't know, that brown. It's like dirt's next to him, or I don't know. So that just didn't work. Didn't fly. Yeah, so I just have a little bit of this. Yeah, if he decides he likes the horn, then I'll just redo it a little bit. I'll use the black lining instead of brown lining, and maybe it'll look a little better. But I don't know. I like what I had before. This wasn't very pro done, yo. I'm about to go to the gym with my roommate. To get mind swole on. Mind swole. I don't know if you saw my retro video, but man, I look way scrawny in that video. Changed quite a bit with the years. What that was for? I was touching on that brown. Oh yeah, and then I'm like, I'm gonna add headphones, and then I'm like, wait, that's not what I was doing. Oh, I was putting horns on them. I don't know why I just didn't erase that. I'm doing all these undos. It's way unnecessary. But I'm still learning, you know. I think everyone's learning, and I'm just at that point where I'm doing a lot of undos instead of erasing, which is kind of silly, but I'll get better over time. Alright, this episode's almost finished. A minute or so on it, but like, yeah, the main thing I was trying to show you with this was doing a line work with the Cintiq is just so fluid and natural. It just, man, like, so the Cintiq was about $1,800, but man, was it worth it. I would recommend it to any designer that doing this kind of work and everything. Any animator, especially. It's good for texturing with 3D or for 3D games. had the luxury of talking to someone from Blizzard, and he's saying that they use this exact same model of Cintiq and everything for World of Warcraft texturing, and I'm like, heck yeah, this is what I'm buying, because I think it'd be awesome to be part of any kind of like thing that's even close to Blizzard or anything like that, like Riot. Yeah, just exciting stuff. All right, guys, so this will be the end of the episode, and love you guys. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. Peace.